So some of the features that we have, like I said, it was the buy box. I think that is a big one, just so investors can go in there. They can put exactly how many beds, how many baths, price, location, just like you would for any normal safe search. Once a wholesaler goes ahead and posts it, something that actually meets their buy box, they'll be able to get a push notification on their phone saying that, hey, something that meets your buy box is listed. And then they can go and instantly send a message to that wholesaler, get some information and be the first one to the deal.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Kesil, and today I'm joined by someone I'm looking forward to chatting with, Russell Quealy, who created a platform called Off Axis Deals, which allows investors to see off-market deals. So excited to have you here today, Russell.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. So let's dive in. For those not familiar with you and your work, can you share what your main focus is?
So my main focus is developing a platform where investors and wholesalers can come to. They're able to browse off-market deals. It's a centralized location for anyone looking to get something that's basically off-market. It helps with getting rid of some of the Facebook groups, trying to make things more streamlined, and it definitely helps a lot of out-of-state investors who are, living in different states and like investing in somewhere like Arizona, for instance.
Awesome. So is this available nationwide?
Yes, it is available nationwide, and we are in the process of expanding to other countries as well, but that is in the pipeline.
Yeah, and how did you come up with this concept?
So I was browsing for some off-market properties myself, and this stems about 5 years back. I was looking for properties, couldn't really see a whole lot. Facebook was very unorganized. I'm not able to search for what I exactly wanted, what I needed, just my essential buy box. There were other email blasts, text blasts, so on. And they seemed chaotic to me. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get a house that was off market. So I was like, I see a shortfall here. Let me go ahead, develop this platform. Like I said, the website's currently live, and we have apps to send push notifications for investor buy boxes so they can get notified when a deal comes up right away.
Awesome. So is this just for investors?
So right now it's an investor tool that they can use. They can find properties quickly, easily, scroll it. I wanted something that would be similar to like a Zillow or a Redfin, to where they can, see a map, they can see the property, see exactly where it is, and make sure it matches their buy box. But it's also for wholesalers that are entering the game. They want more publicity. They want more people looking at the houses. They'll be able to just kind of go through, post their deals, and just wait for those messages to start flowing in.
Awesome. And so how has this been utilized so far? Are people already using it and giving you feedback?
So I've had a few people. I've reached out to probably about 100 to 200 individuals across Facebook groups. That's the best way I can do it right now. We all know that getting cold DMs from people on Facebook don't always warrant a response, but I have had some pretty constructive conversations with a few individuals. Everyone that I've talked to mainly in the Tucson and Phoenix area. That's where I'm based out of. Uh, Everyone seems to really, really like it. I have been going through and posting people's deals on there myself just to get them more publicity, get some eyes flowing on the site. But I do have about 5 to 10 regular users that are going on there looking for deals and a few people that are posting right now.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
What differentiates this from other type of platforms?
I think the big thing is the fact that we're rolling out our application, just our mobile app. You can open it up. You can go ahead, scroll, takes 5-10 minutes. You're not sifting through, different Facebook posts or WhatsApp groups. You can go there, get the job done. It's a 5-minute ordeal and you're done. If you're a wholesaler and you're wanting to post a deal, you hit the button. It's literally just post deal. You go through, fill out the information, post your pictures, and you're done. And then that's available nationwide. You're not going through posting on multiple groups or sending out email blasts or trying to make sure that you included everyone, because some of these newer wholesalers that are starting out, they maybe have 1, 2, maybe 10 investors that they're actually in contact with. But this is going to give them nationwide access to every investor in the country.
Awesome. What have been some of the biggest challenges in this creation?
Writing everything from scratch. I have been writing everything, all the code for the website, for the applications. I've been doing all of that all on my own. It's not necessarily my background, so it's definitely been a learning experience for me. I'd say that's probably been the hardest thing. And then right after that is I'm kind of an introvert, so I don't I don't enjoy reaching out to people just through the cold messages, through emails, through whatever it may be. It's not my thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. And are you an investor yourself as well?
So I have invested in a few properties. I had one fix and flip when I lived back in Texas that went horribly wrong. It was a bad contractor. I ended up breaking even on the house. But other than that, it's just been some house hacking.
Awesome. And so is that the motivation behind creating this? Is wanting to get more into investing?
So yes, I'm always looking, always wanting to get into some sort of deal. I know right now the market is kind of crazy. Interest rates are still kind of on the higher side. They are coming down, but this was a way for me to stay relevant in the game. I didn't want to just break away and just forget all about it. And then in 5 years, come back in and everything is different. I wanted to stay somewhat relevant. I wanted to make sure that I know what's going on and essentially doing research on my end. This is a lot of research for me, just to know how everything's flowing, what to expect whenever that time comes, and I'm able to get back into investing and start doing more flips or even just buy and holds, just burrs. So
if you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Amazing. And so how are you looking to scale your platform?
So I think right now is going to be adoption. That's definitely going to be the big thing. I have the ability to go ahead, run ads. Once all of my apps are out, I'll be running, obviously, Meta ads. That's the best way to do it. Everyone's on Meta, either Facebook or Instagram, trying to get that out there. I'm also going to be going through some of the Tucson, because I'm centrally located in Tucson. going to some of the meetups there, talking to some of the people, and then making my way up to Phoenix. Phoenix is a little bit more difficult. It's about 2 hours away, but trying to get my platform out that way. I'd like in the next, I'd say 2 years to have about 1,000 users and continue to scale that way.
Yeah, amazing. What are some of the features of this platform?
So some of the features that we have, like I said, it was the buy box. I think that is a big one, just so investors can go in there. They can put exactly how many beds, how many baths, price, location, just like you would for any, normal safe search. Once a wholesaler goes ahead and posts it, something that actually meets their buy box, they'll be able to get a push notification on their phone saying that, hey, something that meets your buy box is listed. And then they can go and instantly send a message to that wholesaler, get some information and be the first one to the deal. In my opinion, I think that's better than sifting through various emails. If these investors are sitting there, on 5 or 10 different email lists or text blasts, they're going to have to constantly be looking at their phone. At least for this, it's like, hey, here's something that you might be interested in. Let's go ahead and make this deal happen and get out of there.
Yeah, awesome. And does this work for real estate agents too?
Yes, it works for real estate agents. It works for some of the firms. Like I know New Western's a big one. In Arizona, there's a couple, Flip Flow, I think is what it's called. They're able to use this platform as well, get as many deals as they want, in front of as many people as they want. Some of them I know have been using WhatsApp groups. I'm not really into WhatsApp. I don't really know exactly what it is. I think it's just a messaging form. But yeah, some of the people use like Discord groups. But to me, that's just more things that you need to go sift through. You still got 10, 15, 20, maybe even 100 people in these groups. So if you have a normal, day-to-day W-2 job, you're not able to always be on your phone. So you might not get those or you might not be able to sift through those groups and see what is, something that might pique your interest.
Yeah, definitely. What are you most excited about for this launch?
So it's a bit nerve-wracking. You never think it's done. You always sit there and you want to make, tweaks. You want to fine tune it. You want to make sure that everything is perfect. But in all reality, you just have to do it. So I think just getting the launch done, but I'm hoping that it does pick up and people do start using it. I think that answered your question.
Sure. Are there any sort of things that you're planning to add to the platform?
Yes, there is a lot of things that I want to add to the platform. I want to add kind of like a community thing where people can ask questions. They can go, talk to people that have done it before on both the investor and wholesaler side. So having that done, there are the few other things that I wanted to get into. I don't know if I want to, divulge everything just yet, but right now, how I have it, it's a working platform. It's a working marketplace that people can go do everything they need to do. I do plan on adding community features into it where you can have forums and eventually try and add some people that are able to, advertise themselves to where that might be a hard money lender or different agents and stuff like that. But there are multiple paths that I plan on taking over the next, I'm going to say about year to 5 years. So it's a wide band that it'll continually be developed. Even if it's not being used, I am going to continue to develop it so that, in 5 years, if it starts taking off, all of those features are implemented.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so are you looking to kind of like expand it to all types of investors? Or is there any type of investor that this wouldn't necessarily work for?
This will literally work for every investor. Right now, as it sits, it can work for, investors that are specifically just looking for land or specifically looking for commercial properties or, strip malls, anything like that, all the way from townhouses, condos, single family rentals, multifamilies. It can do anything that any investor is looking for. It has the ability to do it at this moment in time.
And so how are like those off-market deals getting published?
So for a wholesaler to come onto the platform, it's literally just one click. Takes about maybe 30 seconds. They put in location. They do everything they need to do. Put all the information. It's pretty basic. At bath, square foot. We're not putting like property, parcel IDs or anything like that right now. Maybe in the future that might be added in just so the investors can have a little bit more of their due diligence, make sure that the property is going to align with exactly what they want. But that process is a minute, less than a minute, and it'll be posted nationwide.
Yeah, that's awesome. And are you like the one in the development, like doing all the technical work?
It is 100% me. I'm the only one in this. It's well, I'm a member manager, single person LLC right now. So I'm doing everything. I'm writing all of the code for the website, the Apple and Android apps, going through doing everything, trying to do my own marketing, trying to get as many people as I can to use the platform. It is 100% me.
Wow, that's awesome. You're taking on a lot of roles.
It is very, I'm going to say stressful. It's fun, but it's stressful. There have been a few times where I've said, I'm done with this. I'm not doing it anymore. And then someone will reach out to me and be like, hey man, how's it going? I'm like, all right, I got to keep going.
Yeah, it happens that way. It's tough to be an innovator, but it'll be rewarding in the end.
I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. I think it'll be very satisfying when it does take off, when it does gain traction, and when more people are going to be using the whole platform itself.
Definitely. Well, before we begin to wrap up here, if someone wants to reach out, connect, learn more, where can people find you and connect with you?
So you're more than welcome to head over to the website. It's just offaccessdeals.com, or you can send us an email at support@offaccessdeals.com. We'll be able to have it. Well, I will get in touch with you, talk to you, answer any questions that you may have. And for this, I put a promo code of FUEL20 on to get 20% off a yearly membership if you're so interested in doing so.
Amazing. Thank you so much for offering that for the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
And really appreciate your time and your story. Thank you for being a guest on the show.
Of course. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And for those listeners that are tuning in, if you got value, make sure you've subscribed. We've got more conversations with operators like Russell who are building real businesses. And we will see you all on our next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.